Here is my best tip to write a killer headline that converts for your landing pages.
Curiosity is the king. Okay, I have some members of my inner circle, Mike and AJ, and they're awesome. They had this webinar, and I wish I had the stats in front of me right now, but they had this webinar registration page, and it was costing them like $23, $24 to get somebody to register for the webinar. And I remember looking at the page, and the page was simple, so they did that part right. But I looked at the message, and the headline explained exactly what was happening in the webinar. It was like, register for a webinar to find out how to do local reviews for a company. And it cost them like $21, $22 per lead on Facebook, which is insane, like way too much. If someone looks at your page and they can answer the question in their mind, they're not going to give you their contact information. They're not going to go to the next step. They're not going to show up to your webinar. They're not going to opt in for your free gift or whatever that thing is for you. You have to have curiosity. So for them, all we did was we changed it and said, instead of saying, find out how to do local reviews, was find out how to, and get clients, whatever. And by the way, this is not by doing Facebook ads. It's not by doing Google ads. It's not by doing all the things that people might think, but we didn't tell them what it was. And people were like, oh my gosh, what is this? I need to find out. They had so much curiosity. They had to put in the email address. They had to show up. And his registration rate went from like $21, $22 per registrant down to like $3 or $4 per registrant. And their show up rate went from like 14, 15% to like 30%.
So, a really easy and killer headline formula that you can use on your lead magnet funnel is how to, without, and even if you.
It's amazing, seriously.
So, I might say how to land more coaching clients at higher prices without Facebook ads, even if you have never landed a client organically before. After I used this headline formula, my lead magnet funnel conversion rates went from 2.4% to 72.4%, which is a 2,970% improvement.
Dude, that's awesome.
And the best part is you can use this headline formula in your webinar pages and online course sales pages. Lastly, don't forget to double tap and follow me for more copywriting tips.